G'day folks, time to do a little bit of work on little Betty RAV here. I wasn't originally going to be doing it, but I figured, well, I hooked up a home theatre sub to the amplifier just to give it a bit more bass, and was trying it out, and I just started hearing this god almighty rattle come from the driver's door. It wasn't long until I realised I've separated the cardboard, it's cardboard surround that holds the speaker cone on. And this is just a stock speaker, so I can replace that. It's interesting that it's got such a big surround on it. I'm hoping there's a big hole behind it that I can stick a proper speaker in. Guessing there's enough flat sheet metal there I can get the nibbler out and cut a hole for a 6.5 inch round one, which would be very handy. Yeah, that's power window controls. Very easy to get the trim off too. There's a screw under a plastic cap that pulls out and up. Screw in there, take the trim off. There's 2 screws for the hand grip, armrest, and the rest of it's all just pop pins, push pins. You just get your fingers underneath it and go pop and pull it out. But yeah, that's moisture proofing. Tape will stick that down a bit better. Yeah, someone's already been in there probably working on the door lock. Something might have broken at one point. Anyway, yeah, kind of murdered the poor old speaker. That's what the rattle was. Actually. Yeah, that's what started happening. The top edge is still in there all right. The cone's not dragging. Well, sorry, voice coil isn't dragging on the magnet. I might just squeeze some glue underneath it and just stick it in for the time being. But I will take this off and we'll have a look at and see what I can fit in here. That's going to be pretty cool. If I can get some decent speakers in there. Decent size anyway. Where's the trim? Yeah, see there's a fairly large hole in there. It's just this opening grill is just small. And I can see where the cone would have been hitting, or the surround would have been hitting this. If I pushed on the front grill, it stopped the rattle, so that told me immediately there was a problem with something on the speaker hitting it. Yeah. So, yeah. I could probably nibble that out and replace it with my own kind of grill, or at least if I cut it out neat enough around there, I could use this whatever grill I can get for the speaker, an aftermarket one. Just get rid of this solid section essentially. Oh, easy enough. Okay, well they were fairly generous with the hole, which is good. There is a power window rail there, but with a generous plastic standoff, which this essentially has anyway. That would fit really nicely. I could almost fit a 6x9 in here. I don't think I will because the grill's a little bit too small, like the plastic door trim, but a decent 6-inch or 6.5-inch speaker would fit quite nicely. Hell, it could almost go an 8-inch, but that's a bit overkill. I think 6-inch would be nice and just line the inside of the door with acoustic insulation material. It's reasonably accessible with the window up. Yeah, I can access that quite well. There's an anti-intrusion beam going across there, but I can tuck it in behind it. Not bad. Power window motor down there. Yeah, they give you plenty of room to work on these, which is good. The doors are physically huge. Any 2-door car has much bigger doors than the 4-door variant, but the RAV's ones are fairly big. I see a guy getting around town with a 2-door, like mid-2000s Prado, and that's really neat because I don't think they even sold them here originally. It's a turbo diesel, short wheelbase 2-door Land Cruiser Prado, and I'm pretty sure I did bump into him one day, and yeah, he said it was grey import or something. I had to buy it in from overseas, so that was kind of neat. You don't see them every day. But yeah, short wheelbase RAVs, definitely plenty of them around, but yeah, it's kind of fun. So I'll glue this back in for the time being and look at it another day. The weather's just about to turn, and I don't even have any speakers to throw in just yet anyway. So yeah, if anyone's got suggestions for what I could cram into this hole, let me know. Don't be too excessive on the quality, like the budget's not too bad at the moment, but I don't want to overspend over Christmas. But something pretty decent for front. I've got wiring in here which is already pre-wired or waiting to be wired to the amplifier. So all I've got to do is hook it up at this end, feed it through here into the door cavity, and I've got proper gauge, heavy gauge speaker cable going in there. So that's already pre-run and ready to go. But yeah, I'm not too sure on the rest of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. I'm just going to quickly snap the door trim back on and leave it at that. Well, after super gluing that back together again to stop the noise.